Very good morning, children. Let's continue with our chapter of social studies, learning about time. So in the last class, we were discussing about clock and how to look at the time. So now we are continuing with the chapter and our next topic is calendar. So what is a calendar? By looking at the calendar, we are able to know the days and dates in a month of a year. So there are 7 days in a week. And what are they? They are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So how many days are there? There are 7 days and we call it a week. There are 12 months in a year. So which are they? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. So these 12 months make 1 year. By looking at the calendar, we are able to know the days and dates in a week and in a month. So here you have the calendar for the month of November 2020. So here you can see that the days, that is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they have been written in the short form. For Sunday it is written SUN, for Monday it is written MON and Tuesday it is TUE. For Wednesday it is WED, Thursday THU, Friday it is FRI and for Saturday it is written SAT. So when you say this, you should understand that they are the days of the week. And you can see below them the numbers are given. These are the dates. So here you can see that November, this is the month, November 1, November 1st comes on Sunday. And you can see that some numbers are given in red color. So you should understand that the numbers, that the dates which are given in red color, they are holidays. So you can see in between also some red colors. So that date is a holiday. So you can say that there are 7 days in a week. So 1 week is equal to 7 days and 1 month is equal to 4 weeks plus 2 or 3 extra days. So in each month there are separate days. So in November it is November 30th. But in December we have 31 days. So it varies according to the month. The days varies according to the month. So we can say that 1 month is equal to 4 weeks plus 2 or 3 extra days. And 12 months make 1 year. But in some years we have 1 extra day in February. So here you can see the calendar for the month of February. It is February 2020. And here also you can see the days, that is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. By looking at this, you will be able to know the date. Now look at February 1st. It comes on Saturday. And what about February 11th? So by looking at it, you can see here comes 11th. So February 11th. So which day it is? It is on Tuesday. And you can see here in February there are 29 days. So in February, when there are 29 days, we say that it is a leap year. And this leap year comes once in 4 years. So every year we won't be having in February 29 days. Other years we'll be having only 28 days in February. So here it's a calendar for the month of February 2021. That is for the next year. Now let's look at this. There are only 28 days. Why? Because that is not a leap year. So we can say that the year 2020 is a leap year, but the year 2021 is not a leap year. Why? Because the month of February is having only 28 days. So usually 1 year is equal to 365 days. And when it's a leap year, we have 1 more day. So leap year is equal to 366 days. Other years we have 365 days and in leap year 365 plus 1, that it is 366 days. So this is all about calendar. Now let's move on to our exercises. So you can open your text, page number 46. Now let's start doing our exercises. So you can see in this a picture. Let's start reading this. In the first picture you can see Jaspreet does his homework in the afternoon at 3 p.m. In the second picture you can see he goes outside to play with his friend at 6 p.m. Below, third picture, you can see Jaspreet finishes his dinner by 8 p.m. And the last picture, he goes to sleep at 9 p.m. So here it is describing about time, what all things Jaspreet does at different times. So first, what is he doing? He is doing his homework, and at what time he is doing it? It is 3 p.m. So we should understand that it is afternoon because it is 3 p.m. So if it is said it's 3 a.m., what does it mean? It means it is night. So here Jaspreet is doing his homework at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Then the second picture, he goes outside to play with his friend at 6 p.m. So where is he going? He is going outside to play in what time? At 6 p.m. If it is 6 a.m., we should understand that it is morning. And in the third picture, you can see that Jaspreet finishes his dinner by 8 p.m. So he finishes his dinner by 8 p.m. He goes to sleep at 9 p.m. So you can also observe what all things you do at which time. Now let's get started. At what time do you usually do the following? At what time do you do the homework, go out to play, have dinner, go to sleep? So whenever you're doing things, try to look at the clock and find out the time and write here. Let's move on to page number 50. We have exercises there. You can see a picture. So let's read that. The following pictures show Ashley and Sujata having their 4 meals of the day. Fill in the blanks with what time of the day it is using the help box. So in help box, some words are given. Now let's read that. Evening, afternoon, morning, night. And in the first picture, you can see that it is 7 a.m. So Ashley and Sujata have breakfast in the, so it is given 7 a.m. What does that mean? In the second picture, they have lunch in the time is given, it is 12:30 p.m. So is it morning, afternoon, evening or night? That is what we have to write there. And in the third picture, they have snacks in the time is given 4 p.m. Fourth question, they have dinner at, and the time is 8:30 p.m. So let's start writing it. The first picture, Ashley and Sujata have breakfast in it is 7 a.m. So we should understand that it is morning. So you can write there morning. In the second one, they have lunch in the 12:30 p.m. So what it is? It is noon. So they have lunch in the afternoon. Third one, they have snacks in the time is 4 p.m. So that we have to write it as evening. And the fourth one, they have dinner at night. Now let's move on to our second question. Draw the clock. Draw the hands on the given clock faces to show the time mentioned below them. So you can see that 2 clocks are given and the time is also given. What we have to do? We have to draw the hour hand and the minute hand. So the first question is 5 o'clock and the second one is 11 o'clock. So when it is 5 o'clock, where should the hour hand be and where the minute hand should be? The hour hand should be at 5 and the minute hand should be on 12. So you can draw here like this near the hour hand. Hour hand you can draw towards 5 and minute hand you can draw towards 12. And the next one is 11 o'clock. And when it is 11 o'clock, the hour hand or the short hand should be on 11 and the minute hand should be on 12. Let's move on to our next exercise. Page number 51. Write the days of the week. Spell each word correctly. The first letters have been given. So you can see the days of the week. What are they? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So the first letter have been given. You need to fill it. So learn the spellings and you can fill it. The next one, it is think it over. Mention 2 things that can go wrong if you did not do things on time and did everything as you wished. Do you think you would be able to finish any of your work? So it's a question for you. What do you think if you did not do all the things in time? Suppose without doing the homework, you keep on playing and you keep on postponing the homework. What happens? You will have a lot of homework to do, right? So we have to do all the things on time. When it is exam, you find it as a heavy load. So you have to do your homework in time, and when you play, you need to play. So you have to find time for all the things. So what is it? when things go wrong, that is when you keep on playing without doing your homework, what happens? The homework we have a lot of pending work. So we have to finish all our work in time. The next one, we have an activity corner. So look at it. Life skills. Do you know which months have 30 days and which have 31? Here is a fun way to learn it. Look at the picture of the fist. Begin with the right knuckle. Start saying the names of the months while counting the knuckles and gaps. The month that falls on knuckles have 31 days. The months that come on gaps have less than 31 days. Can you now write the names of months that have 31 days and the months which have less than 31 days? So it's an interesting activity for you to do. So for doing this, you can fold your palm like this, and this is the knuckle. That is, this is the knuckle, and in between the two knuckles we have the gap. So by doing this, when we count, we can find out the months of the year. So when it is on the knuckle, we should understand that that month has 31 days, and when it comes on gap, it is having less than 31 days. So here January comes on the knuckle, so we can understand that January is having 31 days. Now second, February comes on the gap. That means that February is not having 31 days. So now let's count. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So by doing this, we can find out which months have 31 days and which months is not having 31 days. So find out by doing this. Now let's start writing the question answers. For this, you can open your notebook. So now let's move on to our question answers. The first question, how many days are there in a week? So write the first question, and the answer in the next line, there are 7 days in a week. Now let's move on to our second question. The second question, how many hours are there in a day? And the answer, there are 24 hours in a day. Third question, how many months are there in a year? And what is the answer? There are 12 months in a year. Next, we have the fill in the blanks. You can write down this also in your notebook. Let's look at the questions. The first question, 1 day is equal to dash hours. Second one, 1 week is equal to dash days. Third one, 1 year is equal to dash days. And fourth one, 1 year is equal to dash months. Fifth, 1 minute is equal to dash seconds. Sixth, 1 hour is equal to dash minutes. Now let's look at these answers. 1 day is equal to 24 hours. Second one, 1 week is equal to 7 days. Third, 1 year is equal to 365 days. Fourth, 1 year is equal to 12 months. You can see that the third and fourth, the question, here 1 year is given. So what is the difference? Here in the answer, days and months is given. So when it's asked how many days are there in a year, we should say that it is 365 days. And how many months are there in a year? It is 12 months. And the fifth question, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So write down this fill in the blanks in your notebook. Next, you have an activity. Make 4 drawings showing morning, afternoon, evening and night. So we learned according to the position of the sun, morning, afternoon, night changes, right? So according to your imagination, you can make 4 drawings. You have one more activity. Write the time of the following activities you do. At what time do you wake up? You have your breakfast, you play, you study and you go to sleep. So there are 2 activities for this chapter. And with this, we finish this chapter learning about time. So we'll be meeting in the next class. Till then, thank you.